All right, it's time for another episode of the Blues Heart Biker. Let's roll, baby. Hey everybody, welcome to the Blues Heart Biker channel. All right. Yeah, I'm riding Harley again. This is the first time I've taken it through town. I'm gonna ride it a little bit. Ride a little distance on it. It's the first time since, you know, I've had my hip surgery. I rode it for about a half hour the other day, and it was just basically out in the country, you know. And then I also rode the Softail Deluxe the other day, and the thing about that was I was riding along and a bee hit me right on my goggle. I was wearing my 3/4 helmet and I had my goggles on, and a bee hit me right on my goggle. When that bee hit me, it went down into my coat sleeve and got down in my arm around by my elbow. Now I didn't notice it at first, but you know, after a little while, and after I parked my bike and I got out and, you know, put my bike away, and I started feeling this burn on my elbow, and it just burned, and I you know, itched it a little bit, and finally I took my jacket off after about 5 minutes. It was getting worse. Took my jacket off, and there was a bee sting in there, and man, all heck broke loose after that. My hands started itching. My palms of my hands started itching. They turned red, like beet red. My underarms swelled up. I almost went to the hospital. I probably should have, but I almost went to the hospital, and I took a shower and got some Benadryl and laid down for a minute and ended up sleeping for about 3 hours. And man, then I started feeling a little bit better after that. But man, I'll tell you what, it was, I've never been allergic to bees before, and I think it's because the stinger was in my arm for so long, you know. But anyhow, I rode the Deluxe for only for about 10 minutes, and it seemed okay, but still a little bit of tightness on my leg I'm noticing when I lift my leg up to get back on the peg. It's not as bad as it was the last time I rode it, but it stings a little and it's tight. And that could be, you know, something that'll work its way out the more I ride and the more I do it, you know. I need to just exercise that, you know. But I'm gonna ride through town a little bit today and spend a little bit of time on it and just see, you know, how long I can go before it starts, you know, getting too painful or, you know, too stiff. Actually, I feel okay. It is a little stingy and it's a little stiff and hurts a little bit, but not too bad. And like I said, I think I just need to work it out. Hey man, all right. Yeah. So anyways, not much exciting happening. Missed a couple of episodes back. We got some heavy rain here in Central California, which is something that's a little bit weird because over the last several years we've been in a pretty major drought, and this year there's been some flooding. Not where I'm at, I didn't get flooded or anything like that, but we did get a lot of rain, and well, you know, I mean, some people would ride in the rain, and I didn't want to. And But so I kind of didn't have anything going on, and plus I was kind of busy with some other things. I was going to be playing some music again, and I played a little show night before last. I was preparing for the show, and you know, getting ready for that, and just had other things I was on my mind other than riding a bike, with the weather and everything too, and my hip. So my hip's just about not an excuse anymore. I'm getting to a point where I think, like I said, the more I ride, the more I exercise, lifting my leg up and down, I think it'll get better, and before too long it'll be completely unnoticeable. But this is the first time I've ridden in town since the hip surgery, and yeah, I kind of want to ride through town because I want to do a lot of starting and stopping, lifting my leg up and stuff, and you know, and that sort of thing, you know. And I need to ride this bike, you know. Like I said, I haven't ridden it in a while. It's running okay. I noticed when I first started it, and it's still in low gears. When you get up into the higher RPMs, it's still sputters and backfires, and I want to get some new mirrors for this thing too. It still sputters and backfires a little bit, and I think I'm going to put some new spark plugs in it. You know, I probably should have done that like the day I bought it, you know. It's always a good idea to, you know, first thing first, just change the spark plugs out, but I didn't, but I'm going to. I think I'm gonna put some red spark plug wires on this too. I think that would look tough with the red Harley Davidson lettering. But other than that, we're riding okay. See, there it goes. But you get in the higher gears, it doesn't do it. That was third gear. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'm going to go and get some spark plugs for it, and we'll see what happens. I got to take it back, and we're going to polish it out one more time with Dinah Joe. Probably do that next week. But it's supposed to rain next week again, so there you go. But if I could get it to him before it rains or after it rains. It's really supposed to rain for a couple of days. friends. You know, I feel pretty good. It feels a lot better than it did last time. I rode. Still a little smart on my leg there, but oh yeah, it still feels a little smarty when I lift my leg up. But I like I said, I think hopefully the more I ride, it'll exercise that muscle, you know. Hopefully I'm not stuck with that forever like that. But you know what? It's only been a few months. And they say it takes a whole year. But I'm really liking the way this bike handles. The bike feels good. But I think I need new spark plugs, new spark plug wires. Yeah, it hurts a little. Hurts a little. Alright. I'm just going to go in here and get the spark plugs. Probably get them cheaper at a auto parts store, but I like these guys, and I'm riding by, and they know exactly what spark plugs I need. I don't remember the model numbers. All right, we'll go in here and get my spark plugs. Hopefully they still sell 2007s. Okay, I got my spark plugs. Got the Screaming Eagle ones. Let's see how they work. Ride through town a little bit more and see how things go here. I'm really enjoying the ride today. Oh, it does hurt when I lift my leg though. The seat's fairly comfortable. So this is probably the most I've ridden this bike since I've had it. Come on, dude, don't fucking go. Brake's still a little wishy-washy on it, but it stops. Man, this damn thing driving me crazy. Got a little ride through downtown. See some sights. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Fresno. 1885. See that? That wasn't good. See right there. Well, we got to get her. Well, I'll go get these spark plugs put in this thing here in the next day or so. I don't think I'm going to do it today. And let's see what if that takes care of it. I also wonder whether there might be some kind of a maybe leak in the fuel system. You know, like the fuel system needs to be pressurized, and I'm wondering if there might be a little leak in maybe one of the little hoses inside the tank or something like that. And when you get putting a strain on it, it starves it for fuel. Because it only does it when there's a lot of torque on the motor and you're at high RPMs, you know, in lower gears. So I just wonder whether I better stop with this guy here. I just wonder whether there might be a leak in the fuel system that's causing it to do that. We'll go right down the line. You know, I'm going to put new spark plugs and new spark plug wires on it. They say 80% of your fuel problems are electrical problems. So we'll try our spark plugs first. And I was looking at the spark plugs. I haven't taken one out yet, but I was looking and they kind of look like they probably haven't ever been changed. And you know, this thing had been sitting, who knows, you know, what kind of gas they were running through this thing. Well, this bike leans real nice. See, if you gradually get it going, it won't cause you too much trouble. Watch out for these people here. Something about this intersection right here. People, they don't watch what they're doing. Here too. Here too. Hear me. See there, it's not bad. Getting up to 70, no problem. Yeah, well, I thought today I'd just take a little ride, do a little riding video. You know, I don't feel like, didn't feel like doing a lot of talking. Just kind of ride and see how the bike rides, see how my body works, and got a little bit of progress. Hurts a little still, but this bike needs to be ridden. I really need to ride this bike, and I gotta get it. I gotta figure that one little problem out. I figure that out, it'll run pretty good. It's amazing how much different this bike is than the other Softail, you know. Uh-oh, get that bee out of here. I don't want to get stung by a bee again. It's amazing how much different this one rides than the other Softail. I think it could probably be the pipes, and its bike has a little different rake on it too. And of course the apes too give it a little different. But just the way the thing runs and kind of, you know, the overall feel of the bike, it's a completely different animal than the Softail Deluxe. Turn your signal on, bro. There it goes. Third gear, it's doing it. See if it'll catch up with itself at all. Yeah, that's got to be fixed. Because eventually, you know what? Those things don't often get better. I mean, sometimes, you know, sometimes Harleys will, you'll ride them like that and you'll kind of blow whatever's bugging them out. But usually, they just get worse. And I think it's either the spark plugs or, I think there might be something funky with the fuel system. But when it's cruising up at cruising speed, or if you're taking it easy, or if you're up, you know, in fourth, fifth, sixth gear, it's just fine. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks a lot for riding along with me today. All right, I really do appreciate it. If you could be so kind to hit that subscribe button, give me that thumbs up, hit that little bell. There's my brother. Hit that little bell. The little bell is going to let you know when I upload new content, which is traditionally every Tuesday and every Saturday, but I'm sorry I missed a couple of them. And also, give me the thumbs up, all right? And a thumbs up lets YouTube know that you like what I'm doing. It'll help me with the algorithms. It'll also let me know you like what I'm doing. And also, let's hear your comments, all right? If you got any comments for me, let me know. And here we are. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate y'all. Thanks for riding along. Be cool, be safe. Take care of each other, and we'll see you again next time right here on the Blues Heart Biker channel.